Welcome to our reflection devotional. Today we're going to be looking at the office of priest and how Jesus Christ fulfills that. So let's look at question 25 together. How does Christ execute the office of a priest? Christ executes the office of a priest in his once offering up of himself a sacrifice to satisfy divine justice and reconcile us to God, and in making continual intercession for us. As we've already covered in our Catechism studies, the great problem of humanity is separation from God because of sin, because of a transgression of God's righteous requirements, his law, that has brought us under his wrath, his divine justice. And so we got man and God, originally created to be together, perfect fellowship in the garden, but separated because of sin. So we've got this separation now. Man cannot be with their God because of this problem of sin. And so man needs a way to be reconciled, to be reconnected back with God. And in the Old Testament, God graciously provided his people a means to be reconciled with him, to be reconnected with him, to bridge this gap. And what that bridge was in the Old Testament was the temple. And of course, in the temple, you had priests working in the temple. And what were these priests doing? They were working in making these continual sacrifices, not just one sacrifice, but continual blood sacrifices to satisfy the divine justice and wrath that God had against man's sin. And so we had these priests in this temple making these sacrifices to make this way for man to be in fellowship with their God. But again, these sacrifices had to continually be made. And then comes Jesus Christ, who is the greater temple. Jesus Christ, who is the great high priest. And what Jesus has done is he has bridged that gap by himself coming in and offering himself once for all as a sin sacrifice when he went to the cross. And so his once offering of himself, a sacrifice to satisfy divine justice. What Jesus did at the cross, that singular sacrifice, was enough to satisfy God's divine justice against our sin, so that we have this reconciliation. We are reconciled with God. We were once separated. We were once enemies. And now in the great priestly work of Jesus Christ, we've been brought near by the blood of Jesus Christ. Now, this is a once-for-all sacrifice that Jesus made to bring us back to God. The thing is, though we're saved, we still tend to go astray, don't we? We still tend to go our own way. So this amazing ministry that Jesus accomplishes as our priest, that he is accomplishing, is that he's making continued intercession for us. He's continually interceding for us on behalf of God. So here we are, doing things that are unworthy of our Father. Jesus has made the way back, but not only that, Jesus stands with us before the Father. He's praying for us. He's bringing us back to the Father even when we're so prone to being led astray. And because this is Jesus' ongoing ministry, we can be confident that even when we have sinned grievously, when we come before the Father with our tail between our legs, we don't stand alone. Jesus is right there with us, interceding for us, saying, "This is who I died for. This person is covered by my sacrifice." And the Father looks upon us, forgives us, receives us. Reflect on that. The amazing ministry of Jesus, not just once for all providing a way for us to be back with the Father, but continually interceding for you on your behalf to God the Father. What a wonderful comfort and joy that is, and what confidence that should bring you to always go back to the Father every single day, no matter what you've done, what you're doing, or what you will do.